Hello again. My name is Mirkov. We're going to be doing, that's right, some Rivals of Ixalan ranked draft. I like to do this mode because I don't really like having to sideboard and I suck in general. So I'll do this one. Why not? Alright, what do we have? Remember, these are a lot of unfamiliar cards for me. This is only my second draft of Rivals of Ixalan. We have a Dead Man's Chest. This enchants an opponent's creature. When it dies, exile cards equal to its power from the top of the owner's library, and I can cast non-land cards from among them for as long as they remain exiled. Whoa. That seems pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it seems good. Seems. Anyway, whatever. Let's keep looking. Obviously, it doesn't do anything the turn you play it. Maybe it's not good. Slippery Scoundrel. As long as you have the city's blessing, has hexproof. Okay. Each opponent discards 2 cards. If you control a vampire, something. Charging Tuskodon. That was fine last time. Could have been better. But it did good. When this guy dies, get a 1/1. Straight up just destroy something. I mean... Huh. Dead Man's Chest does seem pretty good. I'm going to take a look very briefly. Yeah, it says here on some site that, yeah, I mean, maybe you get to draw, maybe, but probably it's just not. Yeah, so I'm going to go with my instinct here, even though I want that card. It's kind of cool. I'm going to take Impale. I mean, killing a creature is killing a creature. Can't go wrong. Radiant Destiny. When it comes to battlefield, choose a type. You get +1/+1 as long as... Oh, and Vigilance. Wait. No, you get +1/+1 of those creatures. And if you have Vigilance... Or if you have Ascended, then they get Vigilance, whatever it is. This is probably the play. We're probably going to do a Vampire thing with that. But let's take a look here. Cherished Hatchling. When it dies, you can cast dinosaur spells as though they have flash. Okay. So you have it chump block and then drop a dino and fight using it? It's weird. Cacophony. Cacophodon. When it's dealt damage, you untap a permanent. Luminous Bond. Water Knot. These are basically the same card. We got this guy. It's just a 3/3 for 3. Not so great. Kind of cool. Dinosaurs cost less, Evolving Wilds. I think we're going to take Radiant Destiny over the Luminous Bond. It's a risky pick, I think. It's not, it's not a guarantee. It says double strike if you ascend. When it comes into play, give a vampire +1/+1 token. That's pretty good. It's like a 4/4 for 4. It's a lot of 4s in a row. I'd rather have the Glorifier than the Freeboater. Coming to play, draw a card, lose a life. I mean, it's okay. This thing was interesting last time, but it is just a 4/4. I'm gonna go with the Glorifier. We're gonna see if we can do some Vampire Synergy, I think. Brass's Bounty. No. 7 mana to get more mana. Deadeye Brawler. Death Touch. Deals combat damage to the player. If you ascend, you draw a card. Pretty cool. +2/+2 and gain some life. Not a bad trick. Cleansing Ray kills a vampire. Or an enchantment. Legion Conquistador. Probably not. Kills dinosaurs? Probably not. This is lame enough that I'm kind of tempted to just take the Brawler. We're not stuck into white, really. We could end up blue-black. Got this Protein Raider. If you attacked with a creature this turn, you can have it enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature. That is weird. And this could be a splash. I mean, that's fine. The blue is not that exciting, except for this guy. It's kind of cool. Target opponent reveals their hand, choose an online card, and they discard it. It's probably one of these white dinos. Whenever it attacks, another dino gets flying. Whenever it's dealt damage, gain 2 life. Destroy an attacking or blocking creature. That's... yeah. I don't know, is Divine Verdict? I think I'll take the Heliopterus. If it's just a 2/2 flyer for 4, it's not even horrible. It's fine. Search your library for a card, put it in your hand, shuffle your library, or choose a card you own from outside the game and put it in your hand. It is cute. It does make you care about your sideboard. Alternatively, we do have... I mean, we could go blue still. We're not stuck. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards and put 2 from your hand on top of your library. Yeah, it's not horrible. It's not amazing. I think this guy's very good. Yeah, I wonder, because we're not... I mean, this is a Vampire Spirit. Let's do it. We're kind of going heavy on the Vampire Spirit play. Could take this Raptor Companion. 3/1 is fine. Resplendent Griffin. When it attacks. It's kind of cool. I could do like 3-color maybe. Enters the battlefield. Create 2/1/1 Merfolks. With hexproof. It's kind of cool. I think I'll just take the Griffin. We're definitely ending up in a weird kind of deck. I think we take a Glorifier here. We're gonna be pretty heavy on the vampires if we take that. Might just take a baby dino over the negate. Take a gleaming barrier over the Cacophodon. Yeah, I guess. Take the Revenant. I think we're more likely to play one of those cards. Not that we're going to play the Griffin, or the Brawler, or the Spirit, or the Dark Inquiry. In fact, we're probably not playing Dark Inquiry at all. Scoundrel is sketchy. We got a 2/3 flyer. Actually, it's not too bad. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. If you have City's Blessing, instead, only you draw a card. Neat. Deal 4 damage to a creature you don't control and 2 damage to a creature you do. When this enters the battlefield, you can search your library for a Merfolk, put it on top of your library. When a Merfolk enters play, put a +1/+1 counter on this. Passing up all these things does seem not great. But going mono-white vampires is a thing we can maybe do. I mean, I say mono-white vampires, but mono-white with some splashing. Yeah. Probably just take another one of those. I think we're kind of maybe going to try to go all in on this vampire idea. Our deck is looking way stacked on 4-drops, which means probably not playing blue. Probably not. When it dies, create a 1/1. Yep, I think that's happening. Okay, what is this guy? When the Forerunner of the Coalition enters the battlefield, search your library for a pirate, reveal it, and shuffle your library and put that card on top. Whenever a pirate enters the battlefield under your control, opponent loses a life. So it's just a 2/2. At which point I'd rather have the Sky Marcher. But maybe I'd rather have a Divine Verdict. I don't know. A third Sky Marcher or Divine Verdict. I think it might be Divine Verdict. Might be. Just kills an attacking creature. I mean, Sky Marcher is a Sky Marcher. I'm taking it. So do we have a pirate? So we have one pirate. Could take a Dusk Charger. It's not that great. I don't even think the Sun Sentinel is worth it. Relic doesn't really do anything. Dusk Charger doesn't really do anything. I guess it's can be a 5/5. Is that better than just getting a pirate? It's a 3/3. Cost 3. It's not horrible. Alright, we'll take the Charger. I don't know if I'm going to play it. Let's see. Tilonali's Crown. When it enters the battlefield, deals damage to enchanted creature. Neat. I'll take the Woodland Stream. Sanguine Glorifier number 3 is quite possible. When Voracious Vampire enters the battlefield, a vampire gets +1/+1 and menace until end of turn. That is okay. Gonna take the Glorifier. I am somewhat okay with how this is working out. In fact, I kind of like taking the Sentry over the Scoundrel. Well, we're going to have a very consistent deck with Sky Marchers, Glorifiers, Sentries. So now we have a Skyblade Legion. What is this? When it attacks, player puts the top half of their library into their graveyard. That's kind of cool. When it enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter, if you attacked, yep. Return a pirate from your graveyard, and then a vampire, dinosaur, and a merfolk. So a vampire, a pirate, a dinosaur, and a merfolk. So probably just a vampire and a dino, in our case. Which is actually pretty okay. What is this? When Bishop of the Bloodstain enters the battlefield, an opponent loses life for every vampire you control. That's definitely something. This is potentially card advantage, but this is some reach. And Skyblade of the Legion is, well, yeah. I think we're not going to play Dusk Charger. Not even sure we're playing Helioptrix, but it does give this flying. So yeah, we'll probably take the Bloodstained. It is not too bad. What is this? Bishop of Rebirth, Vampire Cleric, Vigilance. When it attacks, you can return a creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yes, that means resurrect my vampires. Ixalan's Binding, it's removal. Exile a non-land permanent opponent controls. And they can't cast spells with the same name. That is cool. I think I'm going to take the Bishop of Rebirth. Vicious Conquistador is also nice. Basically, we would take most of these things, but let's get something for the high end. Okay, we got this Blood Feast, Blood Fast, because he gets hungry. Pay 2 and pay a life, pay 2 a life to draw a card. Beginning your upkeep, if you have 5 or less life, you can transform it. Oh, so you can draw cards. That's probably okay. When it enters the battlefield, it explores, which again is either it becomes a 2/3, or you draw land. This thing is probably overcosted. It's fine. It's just not great. I think at 4 we're fine. Destroy a land, deal 2 damage. So it's really between those cards. Do we want a Seeker Squire, or do we want a Bloodfast? It's really the question. So it's going to be like pay 6 mana and 4 life to draw 2 cards. Yeah, I don't know about that. It doesn't seem that good. Like, that really does not seem good. I'm just curious. What do people on the internet think? Oh god, can't spell. Yeah, right. This brilliant site didn't even list it. Well, do we want card draw or fighting? I'm gonna say let's take the card draw. You know, a 2/3 is not going to be that great that much of the time. Contract killing. Destroy a creature, create 2 treasures. Not too bad. Or 6 mana 4/4 flyer, tap 3 untapped vampires, and return it from your graveyard to your hand. What? Wow. It's between those two. This is destroy an enchantment. This is gain 4 life, draw a card. I mean, straight up just blow something up, or and it helps me ascend. I'm gonna take the contract killing, believe it or not. I'm thinking kills a creature, gives me 2 towards ascending with my dinos. Costly plunder, sack an artifact or a creature, so I can sack a treasure to that. This is create 2 tokens. 2 1/1 vampires, which are certainly fine. Scumrich Bloodletter is a 3 mana flyer. I do kind of want something more at the 2 cost level, but I mean, Bloodletter might just be what I need, or let's see, Queen's Commission. Does give me some lifelink, and I might need that. It does help me get closer to ascending. So let's see. Turn 1, I can have Land Sentry. Turn 2, second land and a Martyr. Turn 3 would be third land and a Queen's Commission, which put me up to 7. Fourth turn, probably just land and like Glorifier or something. Yeah, I don't think the Queen's Commission is going to make that much of a difference compared to the Bloodletter, so I will just take the Bloodletter. Alright, so now we're back here. Being able to raid the opponent into discarding a card is not too bad. That said, I think we're kind of heavy on creatures. Our interaction is very limited. 2 spells, I think. Might just take Skullduggery over the Tormentor. Not that the Tormentor is bad or anything. In fact, we might actually drop this Revenant. It's like... yeah, we are heavy on 4 cost. Might even... yeah, well, we're almost guaranteed to have one of those. So I think it's fine. We'll take the Skullduggery. Question is, do we take another Skullduggery? Or do we explore? Yeah, I'll take another Skullduggery. Lurking Chupacabra. Whenever creature you control explores, yeah, we don't really have that. Unknown Shores. So we can throw in Unknown Shores and, you know, throw this guy back in, but I think our deck is pretty good. I don't even really want to change it. Except for maybe those Queen's Base Soldiers for a turn 2 Vampire, in case we don't get the double white. I think I like that better than the Tormentor, so yeah. Yeah, we'll take the Conquistador over the Scoundrel. Destroy a land. Whenever it enters, it explores. Meh, I mean, I guess it's plausible. We could play it. We're not going to. Yeah, so we're at 19 creatures. It's a bit high. Might, I wonder if the Blood Feast is worth it. Just don't know. Kind of like the Heliopteryx because it can make this fly, but it's like not that amazing. Oh, I think we cut Gleaming Barrier. That definitely doesn't need to be here. Probably cut the Vampire Revenant too. It's just a 3/1 flyer. And I think we're set on flyers. What does that put us at? Like 17 plus 17 plus 6. That's 40. I don't know why it doesn't tell me my card count. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah. Okay, and we'll, yeah, let's put this little person as the trophy there. Maybe it should be this one. Because I think we're going to be Exultant quite a bit. I think I will cut a swamp and put in another Plains. I'd rather have that turn 3 Sky March than the turn 4 Impale. That's sort of what I'm thinking. Wait, what happened? My image is broken. No, this is very important. There we go. Here we go. Match 1. We're currently bronze tier 1. And, yeah, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Well, 3, 4, 5. You know what I meant. I'm glad to see in the beta they still have not fixed Johnny's head getting clipped by that card. We'll just go ahead and open with black. We'll keep it a little mysterious. Oh, they decided to lose the game by not mulliganing a one-card hand, or one-land hand. Like, I don't really understand why they would do that. They must have a great hand if they can just draw a card with a 1 in 3 chance. Cool. Are they going to discard? Wow. All right. They dropped a 8 mana cost 9/9 Dino. That's pretty amazing. Do have an Impale and a Contract Killing and Bishop of the Bloodstained. Bishop Bloodstained, in fact, is going to drop for 4 damage. It's not too bad. Here we go. Nothing. Okay. Sure. I'll try to be mana efficient here. I like it. We have graduated to Silver Tier 4. Our scary vampires scared them into not mulliganing, I guess. They didn't even have a 2-drop. What? I don't know what they were thinking. Keeping a 1-land hand without even a 2-drop? Come on. We're an off-color 2-drop, maybe? Alright, so this is silver on silver. We're gonna see how this goes. Ooh. I am not so sure about this, but it could be okay. We need a creature in play to play Skullduggery. That's another thing. Might want to just mulligan this. I'm gonna keep that. We've got plenty more of those. Okay. So here I'm thinking Conquistador into a Zealot, but it could be a Sentry and Skullduggery turn instead. Yeah, we're gonna Zealot here. Okay. Very exciting so far, these two games. We're going to attack all. Turn 3, they still played nothing. We're at 6 for Ascend. Here we go. Flying Mouse. We actually do not have enough to contract kill. Okay, creature I control gets +1/+1. We'll do that guy, and the creature they control gets -1/-1. Okay. They got me there. Is this if a creature would deal damage to a dinosaur you control, prevent all but one. Ooh. Well, I don't like that. We're gonna have to use contract killing to kill that. It's not good. Well, we would have to. But we'd need a second swamp to do it. This might actually be a loss, unfortunately. Yeah, let's just start blocking. Skullduggery. Okay. What? Yeah, let's go to blockers. And we'll block here. And skullduggery. Gross. Okay. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough, because I can't contract kill. I can only deal 3 to that. Yep. Well, that's going to happen sometimes. Like, I guess I could have not attacked in with my 1/2. But using the skullduggery there, I don't think made a big difference. Like, it wasn't good, but I don't think if we didn't use it, it would have really been any better. Maybe we would have had an extra blocker. Well, I'll keep this. So turn 4 will be at 8 or 7. well, it's probably going to take a little bit longer than I expected to get this great combo going. But here we go. There it is. Are they going to bounce something? No. Let's put it up to 8. Now let's go ahead and go up to 9. So next turn I drop a land, and then we start attacking in with 3/3s. Put them on like a turn 2-turn clock, basically. I mean, they do have a whole hand full of stuff. We haven't seen anything yet. We haven't seen counter magic, which I was expecting something would have been countered, because they've had so much mana open. There we go. Free 2 hexproof. It's certainly a thing. Okay, we've ascended. 4 attackers. They're going to take either 8 or 9, depending on if they want to kill the Heliopteryx or not. But they pretty much have to kill one of them. You're going to kill the sentry, yep. Go ahead and drop Sky Marcher, and that's another 10. So they need to block. This is not what you call curving out. It's not turn 1, then turn 5. Not like we were very fast with our 0/3s. All right. 2/2. Okay. I think I have one more dino in my whole deck, so I don't really care about the Heliopteryx anymore. It served its only purpose, which is to be a gimmick. Yep, and traded, so that's 6, 7, yeah. So it was conceivable when this was out. They could have like land and then played something and had Ascension, attacked for 3, but I guess then they wouldn't have a blocker at all. So whatever. There's an argument to be made for not trading off there. But it seems fine to me. Four cards in hand. Okay, they're gonna kill and contract that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they do have 9, which is not enough to ascend. And they're gonna explode some treasure to get Flood of Recollection to get Walk the Plank. But then they can't cast it. Okay. Sure. Drop the Bloodletter, threaten lethal next turn unless they have 2 answers. So they have to walk the plank and do something else. Because they probably just make my Sky Marcher walk the plank, considering it's purely better. It is sorcery speed, so they have to do it now. That will work. Soul of the Rapids. Unfortunately. I can Skullduggery to kill the Herald. I can't kill the Rapids. No, I don't think it's worth it. Do I pass here? Yeah, I think I pass. Because they'll just block with the Rapids. Ooh, they have a Mark of the Vampire on it. That's interesting. Okay, I didn't expect that. So they're gonna gain 5. Well, this sucks. Put it on that. I can attack for 3. They'll go to 4, then they'll go back up to 9. Yeah. What I need to do is I need to actually Skullduggery here, so we're gonna pass. We'll go to blockers. I'll block there. Skullduggery. Creature I control. Creature they control. They have a counterspell. They haven't had a counterspell yet. Yeah, they should have put the Mark of the Vampire on the Mistcloak Herald, I think. Wow, yet another one. Alright. They're going to put another Mark of the Vampire on it? That would be quite annoying. They're gonna win the race. Yeah, especially if they have Kale. Not a lot that can save me here. They got me. Yeah, like, I guess I could have traded greedily for the 3-2. They would have just put the Mark the Vampire on their unblockable, but it would have been a lot less life gain at least. I could have raced it. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Technically, we can't play the Sky Marcher yet. But we got a turn 2 and a turn 4 play. We'll feel pretty good about that, I think. There we go. Okay, so we're playing against vampires as well. It looks like. Yeah, there's a 1-3 vampire. Pretty scary. We're gonna go ahead and drop that at this point. No point in attacking with the Murder Dusk. So we'll just wait. Question is, do we glorify the Sky Marcher or the Martyr of Dusk? I feel like we glorify the Sky Marcher. Yeah, just no point in letting them get blocks. What is that? Flying. You can tap to give a vampire +1/+1. Interesting. So they can start hitting me for 2 in the air. So yeah, as long as they don't kill something, we do have Ascend on turn 5. Which will mean a pretty nice turn. Just bashing in. They skipped combat. Pretty nice. Yep, we're gonna hold that Heliopteryx. I might have a trick. Yeah, just destroy that. Why not? Yeah, I'll do like that. I'll kill your 1/1s. guess I could have killed the Legion, but nah, I think this is fine. I can Skullduggery to just kill the Revenant. And then attack for 3, 4, 5, 11? Nah. We'll just do all attacks. I can Skullduggery the Martyr of Dusk. Kill the Legion. I don't know what they're gonna do, but probably, yeah. Block Martyr of Dusk there, and then Revenant to the Heliopteryx is my assumption. So Martyr of Dusk gets +1. And Revenant gets -1. Okay. Yep, that is 2 blockers. I can only get in for why is it pointing at that? Okay. I'll just go in with my flyers. They can give that Death Touch. I guess I'll attack him with the Martyr of Dusk. Because there's no reason not to. It does make it lethal, so they do have to block. Yeah, at this point, I don't think there's anything that'll save them. They'd need something that can block in the air and block another sentry. Yeah, I mean, I could have like 2 cards. It's like Skyblade. But they also need a second air blocker to block the flying dinosaur. Could have like +2/+2. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking there's that +2/+2 and like gain 2 life or something. Well, huh. I'm gonna keep it. Because being able to drop Radiant Destiny is not horrible. There we go. Now we can Sky Marcher and then we can Radiant Destiny if we need to, or Glorifier. Probably Glorifier first. Kills dinosaurs, cool. Yeah, if we can go Glorifier and then turn 5 Martyr and Radiant Destiny, it's looking pretty good. Looks like there may be pirate dinos. Or... Ooh. They got the same card we got. Which is to say, a card that's probably not going to actually help them. So their turn 4. I mean, they can draw cards at the cost of life. Maybe sacking creatures to survive longer is a possible strategy, but I don't know, it just seems like, yeah, instead of doing something on their turn or getting close to ascending, they hit themselves for 2. Right. So what we can do now is we can ascend. And we choose Vampire. And start causing trouble. So good. I mean, it's not even that good, like, compared to some of the old cards. You would have had all your white creatures get +1/+1. Though I guess it was technically all white creatures, not all of your white creatures. What is it? Sack 3 treasures, do something. Okay. So we have Vigilance. I can kill the Ruthless Knave, I guess. Just to make it lethal this turn. Oh well, I mean, threat of lethal. They may transform it so that they have an extra land, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess there was no reason to kill that thing. Though, you could have sacked it to gain life. This format is kind of fun. I'm kind of liking it. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. It's a little sketchy with no black, but, you know, whatever. Who needs black? We've got these premium commons. Oh, he stole all the black. What is this? When it dies, target opponent creates 2 treasures. Oh, when I kill it, I get treasures. That is interesting. I don't like that. It's very powerful. And Dead Man's Chest, my martyr. I'll keep that secret. We'll take 4, and it'll be fine. Okay, enters battle with a tap. You can cast it from your graveyard if you gained life. We'll just take it. So we can just attack in for 4. Now we can drop this and this. I mean, those wanted scoundrels are definitely racing us pretty fast, but I think we're stabilized here. They can swing in once more with the scoundrels, and sure, I'll take it. But now I am ascended. Whenever another creature you control dies, create stuff. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and drop a Glorifier. Onto our Marcher. Five in the air. And next turn we win unless they have something. So, not too bad. Silver rank 3. It was a little bit of a rough start, but we're climbing. Yeah, that's a keep. Not sure which to do first. Whether it should be Martyr of Dusk or the Soldier. Probably Martyr of Dusk, because even if it dies, we still have a token. This thing can't be blocked. Yeah, considering that it can't be blocked anyway. No, we're not attacking with the Sentry. Yeah, the fact that Spacebar does all attack is kind of interesting. Alright, get the Pioneer. Well, they got the combo. I can Skullduggery, which is worth considering. So I can attack with the Martyr of Dusk. Yeah. And then I can drop, let's see, we're at 5. That'll be 6. That'll be 7. dinosaurs. Yep. You got me there. That makes that 8. Second skullduggery, which is not amazing. Do I attack with Martyr of Dusk? Yeah, I think I still do. Okay, creature I control, creature they control. Okay. Now it's under control. And they're splashing away. Cool. Let's ascend. Oh, I could have played Bishop with a Bloodstained. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I mean, why not attack with Martyr of Dusk at that point? Sure. Yep. Yep. Yep, let's go ahead and drop a Chlorifier. I like it. Now with Bishop of the Bloodstained, all 3 of those are lethal. Actually, it wouldn't matter because it counts himself too. Yep, they have to block 3, and they can't. You know, that's a tough one. I'm gonna keep it. Pretty much anything we draw is live. Except for Plains. Plains is about the only card that we can't draw. I guess Skullduggery also. Hardy Veteran. This is dangerous. I can give it flying. Definitely not what I'm looking for. Just gives flying. Glorifier is fine. I will take it. They're stuck on 3 land. Okay, we are going to drop a Exuberant Sky March first, so we can block. We're at 7 for Ascension. They show blue. They have a whiptail. I do not like that. Bishop of Rebirth is nice. We're stuck at 8 for Ascension. If we can get a swamp, we can get up to 10. Okay. Apparently we cannot get up to 10 with a swamp. Still need a swamp though. Would take it. Heliopteryx. Yeah, we'll do no attacks. I don't see us winning a race here. We should just sit back and be blockful. Could make the whiptail flying, I guess. I will make the veteran flying again. Sure. I can kill the whiptail. So I think I have to. Alright. Can't be blocked by dinosaurs. I really need a land now. Ooh. Getting not great draws. Can't be blocked by dinosaurs. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, well that's going to be the end of our run. Unfortunately. I drew all my dinosaurs, none of my swamps. No. Well, that is life sometimes. It seemed like it could be good, but could not quite get there. Have to take the 5 wins. Now let's go ahead and open some packs. I think we deserve it. See what we get. It's oh, it's a mythic. It's something or other. Now we got a Chupacabra. Yeah, pretty nice. And some dual lands. Offer its dealt damage, put counters on it. That's kind of cute. Ooh, a mythic card. I will say that's probably one of the best things to pick up. Then just get Mara. And find finality. Oh wait, got one more. Let's go for it. And a gold. Pretty good. So, pretty good haul. Thanks for watching. I'm Mirkov, and I'll see you in the next video.